Hello friends, welcome back. In this tutorial we will study about assignment operators in C. So this is the symbol for assignment operator. Then the assignment expressions which use this operator are written in this form: identifier and then this assignment operator and then expression. Here identifier generally represents a variable and expression represents a constant, a variable, or a more complex expression. Assignment expressions are often referred to as assignment statements since they are usually written as complete statement. If the two operands in an assignment expression are of different types, then the value of the expression on the right hand side, right, that it means which is a right hand operand, that will be automatically converted to the type of the identifier on the left. It will be clear after this example. Now see this expression: I is equal to 3.3, right? Suppose I is an integer variable, right? So 3.3 is a floating point number. So in this case what will happen? This 3.3, it will be converted into integer because this I is an integer. So when 3.3 is converted to integer, its value will become 3 because this fractional part 0.3, it will be removed. So in this case the value of I will become 3, right? The value 3 will be assigned to I. Now see this second expression. In this case right hand side you can see the value 3.9, right? Again I is an integer variable, so here 3.9 is a floating point value. So what happens in this case? It will be converted to integer. So when it converted to integer, 0.9 will be removed, right? So this will become simply 3. So only the value 3 will be assigned to variable I. Now see here, I is the integer variable, right? And on right hand side we have a value minus 3.9, which is a floating point value. So this floating point value it will be converted to integer and 0.9 will be removed. So minus 3 will be assigned to this variable I, right? Now let us see another example. Suppose I and j, they both are integer type variable, right? And j has been assigned a value of 5, right? Value of j is 5, right? Now see this expression. In this expression what will happen? This value of j, which is 5, it will be assigned to variable I. I is also an integer type variable, so the value of I will become 5. So here you can see in this expression value of j divided by 2 is assigned to variable I. So value of j is 5. So when 5 is divided by 2 means by integer division, then what will happen? The result will also be an integer. We have already discussed about integer division. So result of this division is 2, right? Because when 5 is divided by 2 in C, because 5 is also integer and 2 is also integer, so their result will be 2. So value 2 will be assigned to integer variable I. Now see, here we are assigning this value 2 into j divided by 2. This value we are assigning to the integer variable I. So see this expression. So first of all this expression will be evaluated. Now see, multiplication and division, they both have same precedence, but their associativity is left to right. So first 2 is multiplied to j. So when 2 is multiplied to j, the value will become 10, and then 10 is divided by 2, then the value will become 5. So value 5 is assigned to variable I. Now see here in this expression, this value 2 into and in parenthesis j by 2, this expression's value is assigned to variable I. So here first j will be divided by 2. J is an integer, 2 is also integer, so when j is divided by 2, the result will also be an integer. So when 5 is divided by 2, the result will be 2, right? Because result will be integer, fractional part will be removed. So when 2 is multiplied by 2, the value will be 4. So here in this case, the value 4, integer value 4 will be assigned to this variable I, right? Now let us see the multiple assignments of this form. Identifier 1 is equal to identifier 2 is equal to, and so on, it is equal to expression, right? So this multiple assignments of this form are permitted in programming language C. So in such situations, what happens, the assignments are carried out from right to left. So what does it mean? Now see the multiple assignment, see this expression having multiple assignment. Identifier 1 is equal to identifier 2 is equal to expression, right? So this expression is equivalent to this expression. First, the value of expression will be assigned to identifier 2, and then the value of identifier 2 will be assigned to identifier 1, right? Suppose you can see here in this example, I is equal to j is equal to 5, right? So here you can see the multiple assignments, right? So here I and j are integer variables, so I is equal to j is equal to 5. So this expression will cause the integer value 5 is first assigned to variable j, and then the value of j is assigned to variable I, right? Now C contains also contains these following 5 additional assignment operators: plus is equal to, minus is equal to, multiplication is equal to, division is equal to, remainder is equal to. So what are the meaning of these assignment operators? Now see here, this expression 1 plus is equal to expression 2. This is equivalent to expression 1 is equal to expression 1 plus expression 2, right? So it means first expression 1 will be added with expression 2, and whatever the value will be there, that value will be assigned to expression 1. Similarly, see this assignment operator minus is equal to. Now see this expression 1 minus is equal to expression 2. So what is the meaning of that? Its meaning is first expression 2 will be subtracted from expression 1, and whatever the value will come as a result, that value will be assigned to expression 1.